Hello everybody and welcome to Sin City Living. My name is Jason. I'll be bringing you today's episode. As always, please hit the like and subscribe buttons. We have constant content coming out for you guys every single week, almost every single day. Our usual shout out of appreciation to our patrons. We appreciate all those tips and support. It's just going to go towards making the channel better. I hope you guys are appreciating those exclusive videos we're putting out for you every single week. If you have any suggestions on it, please just email us at that site. If anybody else has any strategies, questions, anything they would like to see, be it craps, blackjack, baccarat, pie-gow related, just email us at sincityliving.lv@gmail.com. We love shooting those videos for you guys. And we'd definitely like to add some more things to our channel for those, but we're going to need a little bit of help on that. So for those of you guys that might be curious about it, check down below in the description and we'll discuss some of what we are looking to hopefully add and what kind of support and help we may need in order to be able to do it soon. Otherwise, I'm going to go ahead and jump into today's video. Today's video is part of our greatest hits. It's our most popular videos, and we either re-edit them or we will go ahead and reshoot them, and then we will release them at various milestones. We're doing most of our greatest hits right now because we finally crossed that 1,000 subscriber threshold. So yeah, there's that, and we'll probably re-release them at, again, various milestones, maybe our 1-year anniversary or 2,000 subscribers, so on and so forth. Just anytime things seem to warrant releasing our greatest hits, and we will definitely update it as well as more videos rise to the top. And so for today, we are going over the strategy for winning big money. And this video, it originally was a two-parter. I'm just going to do the first part because it was the only one that was really popular. And it was basically just a discussion, a further discussion, a more detailed discussion of the power press method, how it works, what the initial buy-in is, and what your outlay is over time. I'm going to do one minor modification to it, and that's originally this was filmed for a $5 table. However, finding a $5 table is well nigh impossible at this point. So I'm going to film it for a $10 table. Those are still not super common, but you can find them, especially off the strip or when you get away from center strip. So how does the power press work? Well, we're going to start out by going across. So we're going to go 64 across, including the point. We don't bother with a pass line bet. Now, what is the power press method? The power press method is a method that is designed to get you to table max as fast as possible. Basically, the idea behind this strategy is that you are walking away with all of the chips or none of the chips in a relatively quick amount of time. This is the type of strategy that the players that are trying to win big money play, because those types of players are not grinders. Those are not the types of players that want to come in and stand at a dice table for 6 to 8 hours. We have a ton of players that really go for it and try and win big money, and when they do, they really stick it to the table. But they generally only play for between 1 to 2 hours, depending on the size of the bankroll and how the rolls go. Okay, now, as I go over this, keep in mind that at any point through any of these rolls, you can always same bet it if you like to recoup a little bit of money, maybe get you another 4 or 5 shooters worth of money. So it's up to you, and if we've taken a real licking, we may do that. The whole point behind this strategy is to catch that one fantastic shooter that shoots for 20 to 30 minutes, or to catch that one statistical outlier of a roll where the same number hits between 6 to 10 times. It does happen, and it happens a little bit more often than people may think. So we're going to start off with looking at the 4 and 10. So the 4 and 10, when they hit, they are going to pay $18 at most places. Some places they'll pay $19. So we're going to say that we throw in $2. Now at this point, our outlay is $66. Okay, if we throw in the $2 here. Now, that's going to pay $20. We are going to stack all of it up. We go to 30 bucks. Now, the next time it hits, now let's say the 4 also hits, so we end up with another $2 outlay. We are up to $30. Next, 30 is going to pay 60 bucks. Now we're going to have to throw in probably $2, so we throw in another $2 there. And we stack all the way up to 90 bucks. I'll do it for the other side as well. Now 90 is going to be most likely a $5 vig. It may be a $4, but I'm going to go with worst case scenario and say it's a $5 vig. So 90 is going to pay you $180. $180, and you throw in your $5 vig. And now what do we have sitting here? We have $270. Now this is a spot where we are going to pull back a little bit of money. We're going to collect this 20, and we're just going to go up to $250. Okay. And I'm going to stop mirroring these with the 4 and 10. But now that we've recouped about 20 bucks, we're not quite in so much. Now, $250 is going to be a $12 vig. $250 is going to pay you $500 if you throw in that 12 bucks, which we're going to assume that we do. So, it pays $500. We stack it all up. Now, where are we at right now? Well, 1 hit took us to 30, 2 hits took us to 90, 3 hits took us to, to 250. 4th hit takes us up to 750. So it's been 4 hits. So the 5th hit, now this vig is going to be $37. So we'll assume that we throw it in there. So this is the 5th hit of the 10. So the 5th hit of the 10 is going to pay $1,500. Now, if we're on a $2,000 max bet table, we are now at table max. We're now at table max, and we collected $250. We are $250 to the good, and we're at table max. So the way I will play this, the next hit I'm going to same bet it, and then the hit after that I'm probably going to go ahead and table max one of the other numbers and collect whatever we've got pressed up to that point on that number, and then keep on doing the same thing. Same bet, then table max another number, same bet, table max another number. So what about the 5 and 9? Well, the 5 and 9, if it hits, we're going to throw in $1, and we're going to go up to a quarter. From a quarter, we go all the way up to 60. Okay, so that's 2 hits of the 5 or the 9, either one. You're going to do the same thing. It's going to pay $84. And what do we have here? We have 140 bucks. Right? So this is one where we're going to take a little bit back, collect a little bit. And we're just going to take it up to 100 and a quarter. Okay, 1 and a quarter. So that's the 3rd hit. So the 4th hit, we're going to take it up to 300 because it pays 175, so we take it all the way up. Now the 5th hit, that 300 pays 420. Okay, so we're going to pay it 520 for 100. Take it up to 700. We're going to collect that. Now hit number 6. Hit number 6. This is going to pay, 700 is going to pay $980. Okay, $980. We're going to pay it $1,080 for 100. And what are we looking at here? We have $1,680. So what are we going to do with this? We're just going to go up to $1,500. So we're going to collect. Now hit number 7. Hit number 7, $1,500 is going to pay $2,100. Now again, if we're on a $2,000 max bet table, we are collecting $1,600 and going to max bet on the 7th hit. So 7 hits of a 5 or a 9 gets us to table max, and after that, now we just collect. And again, I would probably spread it, collect, then table max something else, then collect, then table max something else. The idea is to get to as many table maxes as possible. Alternately, you can just keep collecting every time when these hit. Once you're at table max, you're collecting thousands of dollars every single hit. What about the 6 and 8? Well, the 6 and 8, if it hits, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to throw in four additional dollars. All right, throw in 4 more bucks. The first time it hits, and we're going to go up to 30. The next time it hits, I'm going to throw in another $1. And it pays 35. I throw in that $1. We come up to 66. Okay. Now, the next time it hits is where I throw in a little bit more. So the third time it hits, I'm going to throw in $7. I'm going to throw in $7 because 66 pays 77. That totals up to 143. I want to get up to 150. So I throw in $7 to get me up to 150. That's after 3 hits. After the 4th hit, I go up to 300. So I'm going to collect a green at this point because 150 pays 175. So I go up to 300. I collected a green. Now from 300 on the 5th hit, I'm going to collect $50 and I'm going to go up to 600. Hit number 6, I'm going to collect $100 and I'm going to go up to 1200. Now hit number 7, I'm going to collect $200 and I go up to 2400, which is going to put me at table max. 7 hits and we go from $12 to $2,400. Table max. 7 hits, 7 hits, 7 hits, 7 hits. These only take 6 hits. 6 hits of any of those numbers, or 7 hits of one of them, of the middle ones, inside ones, is going to get you up to table max. That is the power press. That is the method that can make you the most money if you catch that massive roll. If you catch that 20, 30, 40-minute roll, the extremely rare 40-minute to an hour-long rolls, this is the strategy where you end up winning $70,000, $80,000, $90,000. I have seen somebody start with a $100 buy-in and color up $60,000. And they did it with a very similar strategy to this one. They were actually even more aggressive. They were throwing in more money, but they didn't really need to, it turned out, because the roll was that good. They were that good. They were at table max all the way across, and they also had the dealers all the way across at table max, because we have a maximum amount we're allowed to have bet for us. So that is the power press method in a little bit more detail, a little bit more how it works, a little bit more of the idea, the methodology, what we're trying to do with it. So I hope you guys find this interesting, illuminating, and enlightening. Thank you guys for watching. We will catch you next time.